Question number 1 from the audience. If I want to write a children's book, do I really need an agent? Well, it depends. Do you want your book to be looked at by the biggest publishers? We call them the Big Five. Those are publishers like Simon & Schuster. Think about Penguin. Think about the Big, Doubleday, the ones that you know really well. Those are the publishers that only accept submissions through agents. So if you don't have an agent, you can't get your book or your manuscript in front of an agent. So there's a plus. But what if you want to be published by a small indie publisher? There is an advantage. Those indie publishers are interested in more interesting, poetic, maybe what we call smaller, quieter projects. Well, you can often submit directly to those publishers yourself. And you can find that out by going to their website. Look at the submissions button. It's on all these websites. Some of them will say we're not open to submissions right now. By the way, if you had an agent, the agent could still submit even if you can't. But if they are open to submissions, hey, you don't have to pay anybody a commission if you sell your book that way. However, small publishers mean smaller dollars. Is that necessarily a bad thing? Not necessarily. Think of it this way. Once you get a book out, it leads to more books. And if you've heard of the long tail effect, that means once you've sold something, everything else that you've created can sell after that in small amounts, follow. Each thing attracts every other thing that you've created. So ultimately, having things in publication is a very good thing for you. Plus, it's nice to have a relationship with a small publisher that can give you a lot of attention. That's where I started. I really enjoy still working with some small publishers, and I think you'll find that other authors do consistently work with both bigger and smaller publishers, depending on the project that they are writing at the time. Now, what can you expect to earn if you're working with a small publisher? You might be surprised. It's only perhaps a few $1,000s per title, a couple $1,000s. However, you may earn more per copy sold. So just to briefly explain, what is a royalty? It means that essentially when you sell your book, you are given an amount of money from the publisher that the publisher is gambling is going to be the amount of money that you will ultimately make on your books. You don't earn more money until your books sell more than the amount that you have earned in your initial advance. Royalties are what come after your advance. So let's say I earn $3,000 selling a book to a small publisher. That book sells 10,000 copies. And wow, I've earned out my full advance at, I don't know, 50 cents a copy. So quick math. And then I start earning royalties. So 50 cents a copy starts coming in now on every copy beyond my advance that I sell. Is that confusing? We'll make another video just about advances and royalties. But my point is there are advantages to having a small publisher. And of course, there are advantages to having a big publisher, which comes with an agent. Hopefully that started to explain a little bit of the process. Please ask me questions. I'll answer in the comments, and I will post more videos.